Hello everyone, my name is LittleMcglitch, and welcome to more Mega Man Maker. I realized that I do have a bunch of videos I would like to make on this game, and or more live streams I'd like to continue doing on this channel, so we're just going to make another video quick here. It's going to be a longer video again, but it's also going to be a video I really wanted to do for a while. It's going to be showcasing a lot of levels that I have created in the past, and I'm just going to go through them as I talk about them. And one level in particularly will have its own video by itself just because of how big the level is. It is a level that I've been anticipating for a while. I've been wanting to recreate it. So I'm going to be showing you the first ever version of this level. I have since made a second version of this level, but it no longer exists. And for good reason, because I'm working on a third version of this level with more of the updated things that have been added to this game, even back from like 1.7. I just never did it, so let's just carry on for the rest of this video here, because we got a long thing. We got a long list of things to take care of. So I've had to change a couple of the level layouts, as in like certain enemies would glitch the game if they're defeated a certain way. So if you look at the original videos for these stages and realize that the enemies have changed, that's just the reason why. But this was one of the first levels I've created with a trope of you can beat these levels without getting hit kind of thing. And you can still get hit in these levels very easily. You just have to have like skill, I guess, to not get hit, if that's the thing. And it's most people play like a more traditional Mega Man level. But I really liked what I did here, where you're trying to infiltrate this castle. It's Wily's castle, you know. You have the doors that separated here. So that's just how that was. I feel like the level design for this level, it could have been better at some points, but at the same time, I really do appreciate how I did create it. And it shows off just my creativity overall. But, the series of these levels I've made, which was up the castle, down the sewers, scaling the waterfall, and hardened mine, I think those are like my favorite levels I've ever created, just because they were just all part of a in particular series of levels that just really like gauged my spark of making levels for this game. And yeah. So that's just what it is. I'm just been going through these levels and kind of just talking about it. But how have you guys been? It's been a little bit. You know, Thanksgiving and stuff has passed by. Oops. There we go. Forgot you can just slide and then not have to worry about it. I don't know why I had those pillars there, because they really don't need to be there. They're just kind of there. And then if you look here... Ooh, look, a new weapon. There we go. And I'll try to do it the more intended way. There we go. Whoops. There we go. And I still died. That is awesome. I could have not put that little conveyor there, but I did anyway. Oh, sad life. Dude, I haven't played these levels in so long. Or even, like, played through most of, like, classic Mega Man in so long as well. It definitely does show. But, like I said from before, these are levels that I've created when I was just trying to think of stuff to do for more innovative levels. I think I did a good job. It kind of speaks for itself in a way. So you guys can let me know, like, what you guys do think of these levels. Since these levels are online and available for anyone to play. There we go. There we go. Okay. And I think the boss weakness is Gemini laser, so I have to be careful. There we go. And that was up the castle, everyone. Didn't really do too much talking. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning right now for me, so I am pretty tired, but I really did want to try to make these videos here for you guys. This one here is down the sewers. A reoccurring weapon was the air shooter for a little bit, but I did change it up as time goes on. This one here is obviously the water level here, but I tried to make something where you have these pipes that like spew out water, and you can use that to your advantage to help go through the level more. So like, just levels and stuff like this was way more accessible. And then for people who don't know, if you go through the left here, you'll find a different area of the level. And that is for where you get the E-Tank. I'm afraid to hit this enemy here because just like those other enemies, it like crashed the game. Okay. And then this one was a little bit more difficult to pull off, but if you like edge and then jump over, you can make it just fine. That's where the checkpoint is, and then I have that water that leads up to right there. I don't know why I had this, where like it goes through here, it goes up the pipe, and then goes through like that, when it was a little more weird. And I only have these lines here just kind of like just for decoration on how the level is being designed. But yeah. And then now we get to the underwater section, where it's just all pipes when it comes to the terrain. And I didn't think this one through, as you can tell. So, that's how that was. I don't know why he's kind of there, and then I don't know why the cat's there too, because to be honest, it doesn't need to be there. There we go. This is weakness. Aw, I still died. I'm just like messing around with the weapons and stuff. I'm not really like playing it for real kind of thing. Which, in the original video, I did a lot better, I'll tell you that. But yeah, that one right there was down the sewers. The next one I'm gonna do is scaling the waterfall. Do I have it? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, see? Airman's weapon's still there. I don't know why I still have it. This one was a bit more mesmerizing because of the waterfall right there. In the name, scaling the waterfall, no duh, but yeah. This one I really liked just because it was a different kind of level I was making, where it was like I wanted to have it to be a level where it didn't have a lot of terrain and like a lot of like landscapes. It was just like how it was when you were doing like the early parts of Bubble Man stage, with Crash Man inspiration as well, since we have this kind of section here, which is the reason why I gave y'all a leaf shield, just something to not have to worry about getting hit by enemies and stuff. And then this part right here, I decided to add like a second layer to the platforms to give them more definition, which I thought was pretty cool. And then this part right here I thought was nice, where you go inside some sort of like info structure or whatever. Wait for those tops to get rid of themselves. I've done it before where I can get through without getting hit. It's just a little difficult, just because of the enemy placement is a little bit bad on my part. But I was also like, what, 16 making these levels? So. And this part was a little annoying right here, just because of, in particular, part of the level itself. Which is not this section, but the section after it. Also, if you don't notice it right away, there is an E-tank up here. It's kind of hard to notice because your health bar is blocking it. But this part right here you see what I mean. You're gonna reach this part, and then there's gonna be these like yeah, those guys. And it was just really annoying when I was creating it. I honestly don't know why I didn't like change it to where it wasn't those enemies, but that's just how that was. And I thought this looked cool, to be honest. But it's funny because Woodman's weakness is Leaf Shield. Of course you die. Of course I die. Oh yeah, that's right. I should probably get rid of them with Air Shooter. And there we go. I always had like some sort of gimmick when it comes to the bosses. I don't know why. And viewing this next level here, Heart and Mind, I actually went ahead and I edited the level and I removed the gimmick from the boss room. It was supposed to be those like spike fall things that happen in Metal Man stage, and I was like, that's just too much. Like, why did I even think of that? But I'm gonna go through it though. Finally, a different source of weapons. One of them does return from the last one, which is Ring Boomerang. So that's nice. This one, I think, is my second favorite level I've ever created. Or third favorite. This is the level where I was like, you know what? How about make a level that you just go left, you know, not have to go right. So I really felt like this was something that was just way more creative, because a lot of like left levels just weren't a thing. And just making a level where you just go left just always intrigued me, where it's just all like, okay, instead of having to go right, let's go left. How should I create this level? And also, if you look at the tile set and how it's being made, it looks very similar to how I have Caved in Fortress. It's actually the idea of where I actually got... That's actually the main thing of how I got the level out design for Caved in Fortress, was actually looking at Heart and Mind. And just how I built that level was just more on how I should build the inside of Caved in Fortress. I'll just say, don't crash my game just because I killed a freaking dragonfly. No! Oh no. Don't tell me the game has crashed. Oh, that sucks. Spent so much time. Oh! Yo! Everything is still alright. Might have been a screen transition thing. I honestly don't know. It might be a screen transition thing. I'm not 100% sure what that was. Oh no. That was scary. Looks, I'm gonna have to be careful when I go through the stage I really want to make a video on. Also, I like using these bats a lot in this level for some reason. This is one of my more, like, favorite sections I've ever created in a level because, like, Mega Man stages like to make you wait, but a lot of the stages I have created, you don't really have to do a lot of waiting. But this actually, like, gives you an excuse to, like, wait, which obviously adds time to the level. I mean, like, it's adding time for no reason, but at the same time, there is a reason for it. So, like, it helps to appreciate the level a lot more for what I have created. And, you know, obviously, don't be too hasty, because you're going to do that to yourself. I liked what I did there. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Right where these sections were, this is where I had those clamp things fall down, and I was like, you know what, let's not do that, please and thank you. Because Hardman spawns right there, and you had a clamp that was right here, and then a clamp that was right there. And then, obviously, Hardman, being the way that he is, it's just a little more on the can you please not kind of side of things. There we go. I believe his weakness was Hyper Bomb, which was dumb because you had to wait a while. But Hardman does stand still a lot, so it would make it easier to hit him with it. Oh, that was rough. I don't know why that was rough right there. I only have like 3 more levels to show you guys, so hopefully we can go through. This one here was called Skyscraper. It was a little weird. I don't think I made a video on it on my channel initially, so this will be the first time we'll see it. Also, this was when the Blockman's weapon was introduced for the very first time. So this level was created before Hard and Mine, but after I created this level, I was like, I need to use a different level with Hardman as a boss. So which is also the reason why you see a lot of the same weapons that was used in Hard and Mine in here, because replace the Hard Knuckle with Blockman's weapon and you get the same weapons that were in Hard and Mines. This is where you'll find the weapon. You just have to go left at the beginning, and this is also where I got the inspiration where I was like, you know what if I just make a level that's just all about going left, you know? And there you go. You find the secret, you go through, and that's pretty much it. But as you can see, this like area here, it looks like you're in a skyscraper. And then I thought it'd be cool to add like a little section that was like in the middle of the level, where you're like just locked inside with all these enemies. And then you'll go back out. I just thought that was cool. I thought that was like a really cool concept. And then I had it built like where, oh, it could be skyscrapers because, you know, you have like the windows that are on here, and these are like the walls on the outside. And I could get the E-Tank if I really wanted to, but I don't want to, so... This one was dumb. I forgot that those things are not intangible. I should have used Blockman's weapon. There we go. And then this is more like inside of the thing. It just created a different scenery. For even why I made this part of the level anyway. These levels were made pretty weird, if I do say so myself. And I think this is the end right here. Yeah, you go up. There we go. That's weird. What is up there? For why it's built like that. Oh, the top of that thing. Oh, I bet you can't guess what his weakness is. I forgot that it was like that. I know there was a different boss I had with Hardman in it. And, you had, like, the tornado from Meta Knight. Wasn't his other weakness that weapon? Okay, no. There we go. I just did not want to play this level, keep playing it. But yeah, no, that level was the reason why I did Harden mine, to be honest. This one here was a bit weird. This one was called Purple Puzzle. One of my more favorite levels of all time. It actually featured as a level of the week, to be honest. And there is this. The mouse is still there. I don't know why the mouse was still there the whole time. I'm sorry. I've done this for a while. But there was this YouTuber. His name was like Everville, whatever his name is. He actually played this level because of the level of the week thing. And I submitted this level for him to play, and I didn't realize that he already played it. Like, I thought that was just awesome. So, the concept of this level is you have these 3 doors that can only be unlocked. And we're probably reaching a point to where I can't show off this level. Sadly. Okay. So, I probably can't show off Purple Puzzle, but we'll definitely play some back and forth. This was a level that I wanted to play and show off on the first Mega Man Maker on the previous video, but the game crashed because of the enemy, so I changed the enemies to help better suit it. This level I thought was pretty cool because the whole concept of it was that you're going back and forth through the level. You'll go through a teleporter, and the teleporter will bring you through a flipped version of the current area that you're already in. So I can't get access to these health pickups, but if I go through the teleporter, the entire stage is now flipped. So like, I had to build a ceiling of the level and a flooring of a level that fits both a ceiling and a floor to the next area. This is like probably my most creative level I've ever done, and I'm very proud of it. So like, as you can see here, I obviously have those falling platforms that are up there for no reason, but y'all will see why. This room was probably the most difficult room to create, just because trying to convert it to a room that you can go through without having to like do different like tricks is very difficult. But if you played Mega Man Maker, you should know how to do the slide jump ability. If you don't, then I guess you're just not subscribed to the channel. I'm sorry. That's just how it works. And then you don't have access to go inside there. But of course, oh, everything's flipped. And then you do have access to go inside here. Get a free Mega Tank. And I just kind of love how I did make this level, and like how everything did kind of like work right for it. Yeah, that's the pixel perfect jump I was talking about. It should be possible just by running and jumping. I'm not 100% sure. I know that a friend of mine who played this level a long time ago, he was all like, okay, yeah, you have to do the slide jump to get to this in particular jump. Other than that, you can't, like, get through it. I'm all like, I guess, but, like, the fact that you're still able to do it just shows that you're skilled enough, you know? Like, my levels is for actual casual Mega Man players, but, like, I do have a couple of tricks up my sleeve here, you know? There we go. And then the boss also had the teleporters in it as well. It can be a little annoying if you don't know what you're doing, but like, I thought it was pretty cool. I don't know why Plant Man's getting himself stuck on there like that. Normally it doesn't. Yeah, there we go. So like, Plant Man would roam around a lot more. Well, Plant Man normally, like, went around a lot more last time I've played this level, so it might have just been how I was having him placed on here, so definitely changes for the future. And of course, probably my favorite level I've ever done. I'm not going to do Inside Wily's Fortress or... What had the other one? Oh, the castle he left behind. This was something I never finished. I do want to show this off though, just because I was just trying to show off the concept of it. But oh crap. I gotta go back to the beginning because, yeah, it's not the actual beginning of the level. The level begins right here. So you're supposed to spawn in, and then this level is just called the castle he left behind. So you're gonna be going through an abandoned Dr. Wily castle, pretty much. It kind of has a little bit of story. Whereas like the only reason why you're doing it is because activity is going on in here. And as you can see, you don't have access to the main door since it's all blocked off, so you have to go through this bottom part right here. And then this is where the level actually begins, is you're inside. And I actually had it change because they add the, you know, the music changer part. And I thought that was just super cool, where you can just do that and then you just get inside here and then actually like the actual castle begins. Something I never really finished. I plan on making more of it sometime soon, I just don't know when. But for this last stage I'm going to go through is going to be probably my favorite stage I've ever created, which is called Caved In Fortress. This is one of those basic levels where you can beat it without getting hit and with just only the Mega Buster, because it's just Mega Buster and Rush Coil. So, this level here, oh, you just kind of memes right here. So, there you go, memes. But, you're inside a caved-in fortress, you're trying to infiltrate it and see what's inside. So I like the concept of what this stage brought, and just the design of it in general and how I made everything is something I absolutely adore. It's something I want to put into more of the Mega Man Maker levels I create. Since, you know, I haven't really made a lot of levels in a while. But, it's parts like this is what interests me. So you have a locked door and you have a ladder that goes down. So you'll go down the ladder to see what's there, right? It is basically a puzzle where, you know, it's these indestructible enemies. You can stop them briefly by shooting at them. Let me go back up for a second. You can stop them by shooting them, and you have the 2 health pickups and the key. I like it as a puzzle because I treat it as in like, okay, can you get through it without getting hit? And it's just something that like always I thought was pretty interesting, just integrating like some sort of like puzzle mechanic into the creation of the level. Because it's like normally these guys aren't upside down like this, but they can be. And it creates a really good puzzle that allows you to progress through the level. There you go. Just something simple and easy. And then we'd go down. There you go. And then a charge shot stops them for even longer period of time. So it's just all like you're able to read their movements at that point. Oh. So I like what I did with this, where I have the Hammer Joe here. Why is it doing that? So I have the Hammer Joe here, you know, you have to shoot the Hammer Joe, but this guy is also shooting at you too. So most likely you don't want to destroy him until you beat the Hammer Joe first, but it also creates it in the interest of like, hey, this guy's going to keep shooting at me, I'm going to, with right timing, get rid of him before the Hammer Joe hits me one more time, you know. And this can be taken 2 ways. You can either destroy all 3 enemies as you're going up the ladder, or destroy them as you're going down the ladder, which is the more intended way, but, you know, you can always be edgy and just kill them off beforehand. There we go. And this part I thought was pretty interesting because this creates a bigger obstacle of trying to get through these gaps when these birds are trying to be dropping the rocks. And stuff like this can happen, where you just totally miss and you just die, like I did right there. So, it's just a lot of stuff was put into this level that I really do appreciate, and something I wish I could put more into future levels as I make them. That's also a glitch because there's supposed to be a guy right here. But for those of you that do want to know, I guess I'll quickly show off my profile again at the end of this video, so y'all can look at my profile and play these levels too if you guys really want to. we go. There we go. It's a little intense. If not done right for killing those birds. That part of the level right here is a bit more annoying. I might change it to make it easier on people when trying to beat these levels without getting hit. But like, it's still something that is more of like a skill thing. And there we go. You have 2 doors, so now you gotta get the second half of the puzzle here. And there's only so many variations I can do for this room, so like... There we go. And this is the same puzzle as before, but a little smaller. It is possible, though. I've done it. There we go. Because I think for this one, basically you would use your charge shot, like, you'll bait the enemy right there, and then there you go. That's how you would go through it. One of the only times where you'll be forced to like shoot the enemy to make them stop, but again, you're able to do so, so that's why I did it that way. And of course, you know, Tornado Man, he is outside of the caved-in fortress, so you're no longer inside the cave. And I think of having the boss fight just like outdoors like this was just something I thought was just really cool. There we go. I almost timed it right. But yeah, when I released a video for that stage, you'll see what I mean. I timed the whole little chime with the lightning bolt by complete accident, even though that was a very sloppy run. That's the only reason why I kept it. But yeah, those were all the different stages I've created. It's just me playing through them, talking about my thoughts on when I was creating these stages and what I would like to do for future stages, pretty much. Hopefully you guys did like it. Oh yeah, I said I'll show off my profile, so. Oh yeah, gotta put in the good old password that is super secret and only I will know. And I got the password wrong because it's super secret, not even I know. Okay, one more time. Bruh. Hopefully I got it right this time. Thank you. So this here is my profile. 700 plays total. That's quite interesting. Was it more than last time? I honestly don't know. But going at it, I have all these levels here. Planted Skull, like I said from before, is a stage I have to recreate. Inside Wily's Fortress, I didn't really do. Easy base level. It's just an easy base level, I'll just tell you that for sure. Heart of Mines up here, Purple Puzzles up here. Wily Wants You Dead is a video I will make on its own, but that was not the stage I was talking about. Excuse me. Go back and forth, skyscrapers, go in the waterfall, down the sewers, up the castle, and Mega Metroid. This is the stage I'm going to make a whole video on. I don't know if I'm going to record it now or record it later, but I will record it sometime soon. I'll end it off with showing off my profile again. But hopefully you guys liked the video. I'll release it sometime soon. I don't know when. This is the 4th of December of me recording this, so hopefully it's out sometime within the next few days here. But with that said, without further ado, my name is LittleMcglitch, and I'm signing out. I hope you all have a fantastic night, and I'll see you in the next dimension.